Hey there, it's Nolan Walker with Plumbing Webmasters. Today's topic is going to be Plumber SEO content for 2021. So Plumber SEO content for 2021. And gosh, it seems to always be changing, but always critical. So let's talk about it. This is going to be more interesting than it sounds. You still have to have a page of content for a service. You still have to have that, okay? It's very important that you have a page of content for a service. If you don't have a page to validate the service, Google doesn't know that you perform it. They absolutely don't know that you install grinder pumps. They absolutely don't know that you do front yard line leaks. They absolutely don't know that you do tankless water heaters. They just don't know. They know you're a plumber. They know you do plumbing repairs. And that's about all they know. You have to tell them, otherwise this will greatly hinder the ability for your map to show up in ranking, and you will not get any keyword searches below. They're very unlikely to show you if they don't know you perform the service. Why would they send anybody to your map and put you in pack 3 for, let's say, tankless water heater if you don't have anything on your page to substantiate that? So they substantiate the content through the page content on the website to validate the map to be able to show up. And if you did send somebody through there and they're looking for a front yard line leak or a gas leak repair, they don't know if you perform it. And on top of that, if they happen upon your website from GMB or Google My Business map listing, you're not a good site to show somebody. You're not a good plumber to show somebody, because then you don't have anything to represent the keyword that they typed into the search engine, right? So that makes sense, right? Now that content needs to be unique and custom and well coded. If it's not unique and custom and well coded, it won't show up as well, okay? So if you slop up stuff, if you throw up copied content, shallow content, no content, these are all bad things that will hurt your ability to show up as well. So you need quality all the way around it. Let's talk about what's changing though in 2021, and it's already changing, but it's not quite there yet. The algorithm, in my opinion, is not ready entirely, but they're giving clues that stuff is helping drastically. So here's what I mean by that. They basically said we need some base content. And this is very initial murmurs of this, just very initial talks from Google saying, God, I wish our algorithm could show somebody for, let's say, tankless water heater repair and not give credit to some cruddy blog that somebody wrote about best tankless water heater repair in Denver, Colorado. So a lot of times you'll see extra content added. They need the base content written well. It's kind of like a brochure for the person that's a Google searcher to go look at your services. They typed in the keyword, it was substantiated by the great, unique, custom written content, well coded by Plumbing Webmasters, right? And then once there, they don't need more garbage. So blogging endlessly, I'm not feeling it anymore, and especially not feeling it for a plumber. I mean, come on, what's so interesting that you could even blog about? Almost nothing. So nobody wants to read your blogs. We still do some blogs for some existing client base, but we're changing the nature in which we do this stuff in the future. And so what's changed? Let's go into the type of content that somebody gets and the type of signaling that Google. So now Google knows that you do front yard line leaks and tankless and grinder pumps and lift station pumps and all the other stuff like faucets and garbage disposals and toilets and water heaters and tankless water heaters and clogs and whole house repiping. And you have this fabulous website that Plumbing Webmasters built. But Nolan, if you don't want to add content, what do you do now? Well, you use check-ins. Check-ins is going to be huge, and I'll give a quick example of it. You're at the client's site, you have your phone, and before you leave, you say, hey, thanks for letting us come out. We sure do appreciate it. And they say, well, thank you for coming out. Man, we wouldn't have had hot water. This is great. And you say, hey, if you really want to thank us, please leave us a review. That'll help us the most. It gets us found online. If you Google our name, our Google account will come up. Very few people will leave you that review. So before you left, you took a photo of the tankless water heater you put in. You open up your phone before you drive away and you tag that photo and you say something nifty like just replaced a tankless water heater, just installed a Rinnai tankless water heater. or replaced a 50-gallon expansion tank, or whatever it was, and you put a little detailed content in there. And then you tag your tankless water heater page, and you tag the city that you're in, and you put in the client's cell phone number, and you'll go hit check-in. And it will grab the geo coordinates within 2 blocks of where this phone is, not the actual address. Throw a little red pen drop on the service page and the city page, and next to it, it'll have a photo and a caption. And some people say, Nolan, I've heard of this stuff. I said, guys, you don't have it set up this well. I know you don't have it set up this well to where you have this beautiful website coded properly. Now the check-ins are dropping on the individual city and service pages. Now Google can validate the individual city and service pages with jobs being done for that actual service, with pictures of the same service of the content in question above it on the service page, with a caption that you wrote that got more detailed. We talked about tankless water heaters when we wrote it at Plumbing Webmasters, but we didn't talk about Rinnai, we didn't talk about expansion tanks, we didn't talk about this brand or that brand or this weird thing or that weird thing. You go replace a toilet, you talk about it. Was it the flapper? Was it the wax seal that got done? What did you do? Because people are going to type this stuff in. I'll give you an example of one. We have a client that did outdoor shower somewhere in Delaware, and outdoor showers are popular here because people will shower off after going to the beach. And they did a check-in for outdoor shower in the city that they were in, and they showed up for that. The city only had 3,500 people in it, by the way. I looked it up and talked to the client about this. But they got 3 more calls for outdoor showers. Very happy to get those calls about outdoor showers. Google's very happy to see that content go up that they needed for this city in Delaware. Very relevant to what people were searching that they didn't have content for. A very well-produced plumbing website talking about the obscurity stuff that they do for a regular basis. Everything from the type of plex for the whole house, gas conversion from natural gas to propane. This doesn't exist out there, guys. And it makes that gas page. So the gas page now has 40 check-ins with 40 types of gas repairs and detections and whatever else is going on with gas. It's got the 400-word page that we wrote that's brilliantly done, and now it's embellished in such a fantastic way. It's superior content to your neighbor, your peer, the plumber that wants to take the ranking from you. And now they do outdoor showers and 500 other weird things that you guys do that now they're technically detailing on the site, and the sites just explode and show up so much better. That's fantastic content. That helps obscure words and expand the keywords that you have, and it validates the primary categories fantastically that change, as opposed to what? As opposed to a cruddy template site that you had put up with crap or no or copied content that never gets changed. Who do you think Google's going to favor when they go to put somebody into map ranking or into organic ranking for these keyword terms? Yeah, they're going to favor somebody that has this type of content going up. Is a photo that's unique a piece of content, Nolan? Yes, I'm glad you asked. It is a piece of content. The photo's content. It's a check-in code content. Yes, it is. It validates. It's like digitally saying, I was here, please recognize. And I go, oh, you were there. Schema check-in code. I see the geo coordinates. Thumbs up, guys. Good work. We know you told us that you worked this area in your map. Now we know for sure. Thanks for the custom photo. Thanks for the technical caption of 10 words. That's great stuff. Guys, this is content for plumbing SEO in 2021. We provide it better than anybody. We provide it, set it up, and give you the tools to succeed. Love to hear from you. Hope to hear you soon.